John Stott's Basic Christianity is a book that continues to have relevance today, importance for Christians and for those who are seeking and asking questions about faith. And we wanted this 50th anniversary edition to bring it to the attention of a new generation of readers. Basic Christianity originated as a series of talks at an evangelistic outreach that Stott gave at the University of Cambridge in England in 1952. Over the years, what actually has happened is that the book has become a basic book for those who do believe, just to inform them of what their faith is all about. I think Stott has defined IVP perhaps more than any other author. First of all, just in sheer volume. He's published over 50 titles with us in the last 5 decades, which have sold a combined 6 million copies in North America alone. Secondly, I think Stott always emphasizes the core of what Christianity is all about. He's always focused on the center of what Christians believe.
The first is the thick veil that lies over the minds of unbelievers so that they cannot see and understand the gospel.
One of my heroes of the faith is John Stott, and I was introduced to John Stott early as a college student, and I have most every book he's written.
And the apostle says we have this treasure, that is the gospel treasure, in earthen vessels.
The Anglo-American axis that we would identify with John Stott and Jim Packer also has had a tremendous impact on the American church. InterVarsity Press was the bridge that brought those voices to America.
My opinion is that the Brits are generally better at meticulous thinking, and that foundational integrity of careful reasoning and careful articulation were a means of giving us believability and helping our students.
Several years ago, Time magazine had 2 major issues that were highlighting, first of all, the 25 most significant evangelicals, and then the 100 most important people in the world. And John Stott was listed on both of those lists. Billy Graham wrote the contribution on John Stott as someone who helps people to think biblically, to know Jesus, and to follow him in all parts of life.
There are 4 parts to Basic Christianity. The first part talks about the claims of Jesus, the claims he made for himself explicitly in his teaching and implicitly in his actions. The second part looks at who we are as people, our flaws, our aspirations, and how that ties into the life of Jesus. The third part looks explicitly at the death of Jesus and what that has to do with bridging the spiritual separation that we have with God. And then the fourth part considers the practical steps a person could take if they wanted to follow Jesus and to act on his teaching. I think Basic Christianity is still valid in a postmodern world because it focuses on the person of Jesus. It's not just about abstract ideas or theory. It's about a person. And this particular person is someone who has been fascinating and intriguing to every generation.